here, aren't we? I'm getting negative heckling now. Yes. So this is just the little quick talky bit. So top up on new drinks now because the camera is about to go on. So we've got 2 members doing a 5-minute showcase. We are going to hear from our hosts from Sondergaard Accountants, and then I'm going to do a little brief. Well, I think we'll hear from the hosts. I'll do a quick talky thing, and then we'll do the showcases. So can you make Alida Prinsloo, is that how you pronounce your surname? Welcome as hosts for this evening's function.
I'll pass some.
Oh yes, we need to fill up first.
And I'll just get a...
This is Charles. This is the famous Charles Sondergaard, and we're very glad that he opened up the office for all of us to be here. I've been to a few out of the box, and I love going there because I always meet great people and learn a lot from your businesses as well. So we're not your average accounting firm. That is definitely something that we want to stand out. And I think now that the waters are very, very calm out there, the businesses are going slow, people have more time on hand, and we all need to take that advantage to implement new systems in our businesses, but also evaluate our suppliers. And this is where I think that a lot of us needs to go and say, okay, who is my suppliers? This is where out of the box is coming in. This is where your accountants, your bookkeepers, all of your recruiters, everybody, and they've got a lot of more time on hands, where in the past they didn't have time to speak to people, where they didn't know if they're going to have business from you, where now they have time to speak to people. So please do take that advantage. And how we make ourselves different is we just did a banner up, and we really focus on quarterly contact with people. Your accountant isn't there for you to only talk to them once a year. They need to be a business partner in your business. And it is really important to get to that stage where you have quarterly contact with your accountant, not to do your BAS. Your BAS you can do yourself, but to do really, okay, not all of us can do it yourself, but really you need to understand your figures. You need to compare your figures against your budgets. You need to know where your business are going. It's not only about the profit and loss and balance sheet at the end of the day. It's really where you can implement new things in your business, where you can create more capacity by implementing new procedures, new systems, everything that you can have it. And this way, this business systems come in place. We love Xero. I'm just totally a fan of Xero. I can't believe that anybody wants to still be on old, archaic systems where they only stop at June. I mean, who cares about June? Nobody have year-end parties at June. So we need to have systems that can provide us with 12-month figures constantly. We need to have programs that can download stuff from the system, where you need to have one source of data, not 5, because you have made a backup somewhere and you have given to your accountants another version and you have another version lying somewhere else. So we need to get to a point where we really have one set of accounts, and this is why we love Xero. But where we come in is also not only your accounting systems, but your operational systems. And I think this is where we take that extra leap, is to really go and see what is the add-ons, what operational systems will work for your business. Is there a CRM system that will work for your business? Is there a job costing or any system that is really focused on the type of business that you are in? And this is where it is different to other places. It's not only to implement Xero and there you go. You need to have that add-ons to enhance your business really for you. And then we also have a few bigger businesses where we're like a chief financial officer, where they come in and we really strategize their finances. We have a look at their accounts, see if they are running smoothly, if every job is making a profit. because sometimes we're so bogged down in the businesses that we don't know if all the jobs, if you go, for instance, cleaning carpets, so every job that you do, the amount of hours, the amount of product, and the amount of just labor and overheads that is in that job, to really see if that job is making a profit. If you're in services, as the same thing. If you do your hours and things like that, to see if it makes a profit, and to have that step back and have a look at it. And that is what makes us, I think, a bit different to other accountants, is that we understand those systems. We're all coming from a commerce background, not only accountants. So we've been accountants and bookkeepers for people like yourselves, having small businesses, and we understand it. And that is where the differences are coming in. So, and then enjoy the evening. And I'm very glad that all of you are here. You can really enjoy our ambience that we created. I hope so. And yes, and enjoy the food and all the luck. Yep.
Okay, I just wanted to mention, I have a mission this month, being November, and can someone let Elaine in, please? And give Elaine a lot of love, because she was on the wrong Hector Street, so please make her welcome. Because there's 2 Hector Streets on 2 different sides of the freeway. It's very confusing. Anyway, she's here. So I have a mission this month, November 2016, is to meet with every member face-to-face that's located local. And if they're not local, then it's a Zoom call or Skype call. And the reason is because I just want to talk about 2017 with the members, because there are a couple of changes, and where there's confusion, people get upset. I don't want any upset members, because I value you all. And I just want to outline briefly, and also just to do the face-to-face one-to-one thing. So, yeah, that's really what I want to do. I do have a slip of paper to give you all, which you can receive when you leave. But I'm delighted to be here with Sondergaard hosting, because they do things differently, particularly in the way they market themselves, and they also do things differently in the way a leader's role is not only accounting but also with technology, advising with CRMs and all that cloud stuff that is very confusing, and so she is someone who can clear the clutter. So I think it's a great thing that we're here, because you walk in here, and I remember the first meeting I had here, I was running late, I didn't want to be late. It was the first member meeting, it was the new member meeting, so you want to make a good impression. I was late, I was a little bit stressed out, and the leader goes, don't worry, just come and have lunch with us. And I just happened to be here on the day where they have full staff lunch, and I just went, yeah, you guys are very cool. So I felt very welcomed into the family, and that's how Charles and the leader described this business. So I'm glad we're here for you all to experience some of that hospitality yourselves.